Alright, hello everyone. Back here for another tutorial, Oasis hole 8, par 4. And what I'll do on a situation like this is, you can potentially go with a Titan ball here if you'd like to get a little bit of extra distance, but it's also not mandatory. But if you want to get it down here a little bit better, and what I'll usually do is cheat the right hand of the fairway, kind of like this. See, I'm going to play about 2 rings and over towards the right hand side. What that's going to allow me to do is create a nice angle for this curl to come in. And when I use this, so hopefully that great ball doesn't push it just into the rough. It looks like it does. It might still come out though. But what that lets me do is it lets me shoot it down there and get a little bit better angle. You want to definitely be a little bit closer with your perfect ball. However, being in that rough isn't going to be a deal breaker. You don't have to be worried about, making, small mistakes. It's really not a big deal. Here you can see only a 1-ring great ball with this extra mile, and with the extra loss of accuracy, you can see that that's going to be more than enough to push that into the rough. Mine was like 2 or 3 rings, and in a very similar spot. But you can see that, especially with the Titan, we're going to make sure that we have enough to still get there. 4.6, we're looking at 1.6 or so rings. So what I'll usually do is top spin this up around 1.5 or so. Looks pretty good. As I mentioned, 1.6 rings, maybe somewhere right in here. So it's going to deflect off, no real chance to go in. But you can see that, no reason that you shouldn't have a very good, reasonable chance at this hole. I always recommend the rough bump for this one, regardless if you're hitting the rough iron or if you're hitting the long iron or the short iron. Wherever you fall is going to vary from time to time. So the best advice I can give you, I always recommend going over to this left-hand side. It makes it very, very straightforward up the hill. So I always go over to this left no matter what. And, I'll let the wind dictate. You can see we only got like a side wind here. If I get a tailwind, I can easily hit a navigator and get down there just as far, potentially farther than what I just hit this Titan. So good luck with this hole, guys, and catch you guys on the next hole.